As more older Americans look for ways to strike out on their own or supplement income in retirement, a surprising number are turning to franchises. According to Louis Trio, president of the Franchise Learning Channel, most of the interest comes from individuals 51 or older. This is up from 22.5% in 2008, and they're not just curious. In our report, Executives in Transition, we report that the percentage of franchise owners age 50 plus is up by as much as 35 to 40%. The boom in franchise ownership dovetails with other employment trends for people over 50. They're working longer, either because they want to or have to, and many want out of the traditional workforce, or haven't been able to stay in it due to recent downsizing. Older Americans are also more qualified to own franchises. They're wealthier and have better credit. People ages 50-59 had an average credit score 43 points higher than people in their 30s, according to Experian, and many want to employ their kids or pass the business along to them, and a franchise is less risky than a from-scratch sole proprietorship. In fact, many experts say franchises are less risky. Whereas about 30% of small businesses fail within the first 5 years, according to the Small Business Administration, while only 5% of franchises fail, industry experts say. They come with an established brand name, a pre-designed business structure and strategy, as well as support from the franchise company. Plus, franchise owners must pay royalties, typically about 5% to 9% of sales, not profits, to the franchise company, and earnings aren't always as high as some owners hope. Trio estimates that the average franchise owner of a Subway these days takes home about $60,000 per year, and some may earn half that much. It usually depends on the initial investment made. Franchises with higher initial investments tend to deliver higher returns, as well as the quality of the franchise, among other factors, says Louis Trio. Plus, because owners are executing a corporate vision and business plan, it can seem stifling. You usually can't change product offerings or make other major decisions without the approval of the franchise company. Here are 3 areas growing in popularity in the franchise industry, and what would-be owners should watch for. Home healthcare. Of one of the fastest growing industries in the country, a home healthcare business may be appealing to the 10% of older business owners who say it's very important to leave a business to their children. Also, older Americans may have experience caring for their own aging parents, making them sensitive to clients' needs. The Top 10 Senior Care Franchises website says that the top companies in senior care have gross sales in excess of $1 million annually. The startup costs are usually reasonable, starting at $60,000 upwards of a total investment of $200,000, and the 5% royalty fee is fairly standard. But while you can often hire younger people to handle the physical labor, it can be an exhausting job. Owners will have to sell their services to doctors. Business consulting franchises. After years in corporate America, a franchise that offers executive and management training may look attractive. The franchise companies typically provide training, structure, and lead generation. Startup costs are typically $50,000 to $75,000. That includes the franchise fee, lead generation, and training, and you'll need 6 to 9 months of living expenses to get through the startup phase. Franchises oriented to kids are also doing well. People will spend on their children typically before themselves. Tutoring franchises tend to offer a relaxed work environment and little manual labor, but you'll spend far more time overseeing the business than actually working with students. Another warning for creative types, he says, the companies sometimes have strict curriculums. The options for work-from-home franchises vary widely, from a babysitting franchise to a local advertising sales company. These franchises start about $30,000. They sell ads to local businesses, and the parent company handles the production and mailing of ads. The franchise fees cover training and administrative costs. Fees are reasonable, considering they're based on the size and quality of the territory. But even though you won't have to go into a store or office for many of these options, they often require some face-to-face sales, which can take a lot of energy. Plus, These kinds of non-essential services tend to get hit hard during recessionary times. Furthermore, the earnings vary widely. Some owners make roughly $25,000. Others make more than 6 figures per year. Get your free copy of Executives in Transition by clicking the link below in the description box.